Now, we talked about the historic nature of her whole career, basically. She has been the first and the only, as you have said, in a number of offices. And I want to ask you, Kelly, because you look at women in politics, does it help when candidates focus on any historic nature of their candidacy, or would it be better for her to not focus on how exceptional that is and instead focus on her prosecutorial career or her South Asian identity or some other aspect of who she is as a person and politician?
Yeah, I think we know that simply saying, elect me because I can make history, which, by the way, women rarely do. But they've been, they're kind of attacked for that. Like, oh, you're just asking people to vote for me or vote for you because you're a woman or because you're going to make history. We know that actually largely isn't an effective message with most voters, because voters are smart and they want to elect somebody on issues. They want to elect somebody that shares their maybe lived experiences or their priorities. And so that's where the line, I think, is a little blurred, right? So she can absolutely leverage her lived experience and distinct perspective, both race, gender, as well as her political background and experience, her parents, their stories. She can leverage all of that to say, I understand certain issues, or I will fight for these issues, maybe in a different way than a white male candidate would have. I think you'll see that. And we have already seen that from her. We saw it when she ran for president the first time. We saw it on the trail as vice president, as well as in her time of office, being willing to say, if you remember in the debate, I was that Black girl being bussed, right? Mm-hmm. So there is a direct authenticity to her voice that she will bring and can leverage to her advantage. But that is different than saying, because I'm going to make history, vote for me. The folks who will do that, there will be people who leverage that argument, and those are going to be advocates and organizations, and even maybe some in her campaign that make the t-shirts or the memes or whatever. And that will mobilize a small group, and it will energize some folks to maybe get involved and share that enthusiasm and hope for the campaign, because I don't want to discount the importance symbolically of it. But I think she will focus more on what it actually means in terms of the merits of who she is and how that will affect the agenda she brings forth, the voices that get raised in her administration, and ultimately the impact she can have.